Hey guys, it's your girl Caitlin, and I know for story time I'm usually in my red chair over there, and right now I'm on my bed. Anyways, I have a story to tell you guys. It's not a very long story, but it is the 22nd of December, and here is another day of Vlogmas. So yesterday, if you did not see my post, me and my sister did the Sharpie Shock Challenge. It was super scary. It was like, oh my gosh, it was awful. I hated it. It was so scary. It hurt. Even though I said it doesn't hurt that bad. Dude, I screamed. Anyways, if you have not seen that video, I will link it in the description box down below. But let's get on with today's video. Okay, so I am back in my chair with Ellie the elephant. If you guys have not seen her before, it was on my other channel, but it got deleted, as you guys know. So here she is again. She's a big elephant. She was $40. Yeah. I wasted my birthday money on her. Anyways, I love Ellie the elephant, so she will always be in my storytime videos, but today we have Ellie the elephant. So, story time. This just happened to me like 40 minutes ago. Anyway, so starting from the beginning, I have a friend named Tajon, and we're on and off. Like, we see each other in the hallway all the time. He'd be like, Caitlin, and give me a hug. I love him to death. He is like so amazing. But shout out to him too. But this story is like really scary because I'm a Christian. I don't do rituals. I don't deal with witchcraft at all. I don't do Ouija boards. I don't do light as a feather, stiff as a board. I don't do like any of that stuff. I don't, because that is sin, and that will send you down there if you don't ask the Lord to forgive you. But another reason I don't do it is because it opens up a door, it opens up a realm to demons, and you can get possessed, and it's just awful, and you allow that, and you can never close it again. So my preference, or like, not preference, oh my gosh, why did I say that? This is my way of telling you guys what had happened. This is what my thoughts were. This is what was going on in my head. So spoiler alert, they were okay, they're fine, and that's really good. I'm so glad nothing really happened to them, but something scary did actually happen, so I'm about to tell you guys. Okay guys, so starting from the beginning. Tajon had made a live stream, and if you don't know who that is, go check up his YouTube channel. I'll link it right here, but go check it out. It's awesome. Anyways, and go subscribe to him too. Go subscribe. But basically, I was on his live stream. I was the first one there. And they had just did the challenge, but it was off camera. And so, long story short, they were talking, people were asking questions, people were like, are you going to do it at the party? Are you going to do it at your party? Like, do it now, do it now. And they finally gave in, and they were like, okay, let's do it. So it took them a million tries to get serious. They did it with him and another girl that I don't want to mention because I don't have her permission. Ouch. I just poked myself. My Christmas tree is right here. I'm sorry, I get really distracted. I'm just going to move away and cuddle up to Ellie. But my finger really hurts. Anyways, so there are two other girls, and then there are like 17 people there. And they had finally done it, and when they were right in the middle of the seance, things started getting a little weird. People started seeing orbs flying around, and from my behalf, I have experienced some of that. I have an aunt who lives in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm going to call her Rachel, even though that's not her real name, but I don't want to put her like on the spot. But Rachel lived in her house, and whenever she would come down to Marion, she would have a person stay at her house. And after the girl, like at nighttime, it was around 5 o'clock, the dogs will be sitting so still, and there were orbs. Like, I know what an orb is, and like, yeah, but there were orbs just flying around, going up, going down, going side to side. They were just flying across, and we knew it wasn't dirt because we just knew it. Like, we didn't know too much about the girl. All we knew and could think of is that this girl has something to do with a spiritual thing or something like that. She has something spiritual related. But back to the story. They were right in the middle of the seance, and everything went downhill from that. It was fun watching them until it started loading, and I was like, ugh, my Wi-Fi is like, bleh. But what scared me was people commenting there we go, commenting, what's happening? It's loading. Can anyone see? And people were replying, no, it's loading. That's when I got really scared, because it wasn't just me who it was loading for. Everyone was saying, it's not working, it's not working, it's loading. What's happening? Are y'all okay? Like, you know? And that's what scared me. So I went to Snapchat and I started texting Tajon, and I was like, hey, are you okay? Please text me. I called him like 5 million times. And he's like, I'm trying to pick up. I'm sorry, it's not working. And I was like, yeah, I think your phone's possessed. And I put like an emoji that was like, I'm trying to do the straight face. Like, it was I'll put the emoji that I put right here. But I put the like flat face, like, he doesn't have a nose, emoji. But it was scary, because when he finally got back on, this is what scared me the most, was people were commenting, oh, his phone went dead, they're fine, his phone shut off, you know. I was like, oh, it takes a while for iPhones to come back up. I mean, it takes about 5-7 minutes, but that was a good solid 15-20 minutes. And when he finally like came back on, he was like, the other girl, there were 2 girls, and one of the girls was like, they're asking like how we're doing, like what happened and all. And when they were like, when they finally got back on, they were like, apparently my phone had shut off. No one had touched it. No one had powered it off. There was only 3 people, okay? It was the one girl, the girl in the middle, and Tajon. And they were right here, and and Tajon's phone was right here. They were live. And it just shuts off like that. And what's weird is that he said that his phone was at 60%. Your phone does not shut off at 60%. Unless something creepy is happening. And they were like, okay, I'm gonna go off. Well, when that happened, they finally started streaming again, and then it shut off again. So that was my story time. Like, it's creepy. I don't want to be a part of it. But I'm going to be praying for them tonight, because I don't want anything bad to happen. But as one more thing is, when the second time he came back on, when they said that his phone is at 60%, he said that they were going to do it again. And as soon as he said, oh, but we're going to do it again, it shut off again. And that was the scary part. And he hasn't came back on. He hasn't texted me or anything. But I'm going to be praying. I'm going to be praying hard. But anyways, that was my story time for today. Okay, that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. if you are not already subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. Turn on notifications so you get notified every time I post a new video. And make sure to comment down below if you want to shout out in my next video. But my shout outs go to Isaac, Eddie, Sierra, and my best friend Carly Dice. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys tomorrow.